Morning guys, it's October 9th, 2020. So here I gotta go to my sister's house. She just bought a house and her boiler needs to be replaced and the oil tank also. But I'm gonna I've got both coming today. We're gonna rip and tear the boiler out and we'll do the oil tank another day because she's still got a lot of oil in there. I can't do it all in one day. But I'll get the boiler changed out today. It's Friday morning early. Like early, and they're coming about 8:15 with the stuff, with the boiler and the oil tank and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go over there and rip and tear and try to get you some shots. I left Miss Molly home because I don't want to leave her in the truck all day. It's kind of a little chilly today. It's probably like, I don't know, 50 degrees out. Cool. So I'm starting to cool off. I'm starting to plug the truck in at night for the crankcase heater, but I'll try to get you guys some shots as I go along with the boiler if I can. I mean, it's gonna be all assholes and elbows here with me this morning trying to get this thing done. Shouldn't be an issue. We're getting an early start on it, so hopefully I'm done by 2 o'clock. I'm hoping. We'll see. Alright, I'll try to get you some shots if I can as I go, like I said. Stay tuned. Alright, that's the boiler that's coming out. We're gonna leave the storage tank. We'll leave that circulator and all that stuff. I'm gonna have to rewire it all. And hook up my hoses and start draining. Pump and we'll get it off there. Got the water feeder off. That's coming out. It's an old one. Get it off. We'll start draining it. We'll plug our pump in. She's a leaker. I could bring Speedy Dry if I need it. How come it's not pumping? I'm not plugged in. I'll drain that out. Alright, we gotta see if we got the powers killed there or not. Just steamer. Alright, I got it all disconnected. Boiler's cracked right in the front there. See it? It's a Dunkirk. It's definitely not the greatest boiler in the world, that's for sure. So she's getting a new one. See, this is my sister. And taking care of her on this, just doing it for cost, you know. And we'll reuse the storage tank. Looks like I gotta change that. Flow checks too is bad. We'll change that. Just putting all the stuff aside here. When the new boiler comes down, we'll get rid of the old. We're gonna change this oil tank too, but not today. It's getting kind of wet. Kind of all wet down around here. I'm a little concerned about that. So she's gonna get a new tank. She's gonna use up some oil. That's for another day. But I'm ready to go. They're coming like 8:15. So I got time. Got all the electrical disconnected. That's the burner circuit right there. 6. Living room burner. I'll have to put burner down there. Boiler. That's the one. Might have to rework all this stuff. I'm not sure yet. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Got some speedy dry. You can put down and dry up this water. It's all leaking on the bottom anyway, so. You got the boiler up on a couple of blocks, leveled it. The turn came out. This fitting that came with it. It came with a Malibu T to pick up the storage tank over there and put the boiler drain. And reduce down here to 1 inch. I already did these adapters. I gotta solder all this stuff up yet. There's the return coming back, the feeder on the bottom. I gotta solder that. Put a new flow check here. I'm gonna put my expansion tank right here. That's the best spot for it. 245s. So I just gotta solder all this up. Coming out of here. On the supply, circulators on the supply of the storage tank, I'm leaving that. And this one came with the boiler. ECM circulator on the supply. Couple of 45s. And I gotta do the smoke pipe yet. The relief valve off the back. Well, the smoke pipe's just gonna come up 2 elbows into the chimney. This is gonna get screwed right here. I got a two zone control I'm gonna put on this side. Over there. So I'll try to get you guys some soldering action, I guess. Don't look bad, huh? Coming together.
And it is.
Hold on, just do some soldering, get all this stuff soldered up, and oh yeah, because I left it open for now until, because there's water down on the bottom there. That steam will blow the solder out.
By the stairs.
You don't have one?
It's over by the stairs.
It's gonna go off.
Think so?
Yeah, guarantee it. Is it battery?
It's tied into the.
Alright, why don't you get a bag, seeing you hanging around there, and wrap it in the bag, like a 1 gallon bag with some tape. This way here it won't start screaming on me.
Yeah.
It's gonna do the wiring now and the smoke pipe. Everything's soldered. I'll have to make sure I got no leaks at the burner end. Just gotta do the electrical next and then purge the air. Smoke pipe's done. Damper in the back here. Leaf valve out the back. Circulator on the supply. So a true test to see if we got any leaks, right?
Right.
Alright, that's not a bad place for the expansion tank. Usually I like to hang them up high, but
Oh, is that right?
well, it's fine there. I mean, you got no.
Matter where they go?
Oh, on the supply. It's on the supply. But I'll do the electrical next. As long as I got no leaks. I mean, if we got leaks, we'll fix it, right?
Right.
Oh, electrical done. All along the back here. I should be able to turn the power back on the market boiler. Zone 1 is upstairs, is calling right now. I'll shut it off for now until I gotta prime it and do my thing, but I'm just doing this. Right now we're just getting the purge. Just purging the split loop here. Guy's been making me coffee. I gotta do this, purge this storage tank too. Zone 2 is the storage tank. That's not calling because I got that a little bit lower because it was really hot. Had it turned up to 160, I turned it down to 130, so that's not gonna call for a bit. Is it coming out good?
There's no air in there anymore.
Almost looks like there's got antifreeze in there or something. Let a split loop here. I'm not doing that. I'm doing a split loop. And I gotta do the lower section too, but I put the expansion tank there. That's a good spot for it. It's out of the way. That looks good. A lot of work, guy. A lot of flipping work right there. Started at 6:30 this morning. I'm gonna do a combustion test on it and stuff, and get the burner kit out here and check the nozzle and all that stuff before we got it off right there, fridge station. Yeah, the guy didn't need this if he had that drain. He didn't need to do both.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. I don't know very much, but
You know enough to be dangerous.
One, you don't, and it's on the same line.
Yeah, I didn't need that other one, but I'm just gonna leave it seeing it was there, so.
Yeah, well, I would, sure.
And that's just coming right off. Put a T right here just to pick up that return. It's fine. Alright, so let's see what we got. Where's them nozzles that you took over there? You put them on top of the wash machine? The ones that came with this thing? Let's see what we got this thing. See what we're running. So save those burner parts because you could reuse them.
Yep.
I mean, if you need them,
Yep.
we'll reuse them.
I'll find a spot for them on the shelf down there.
They'll probably be fine, but I mean, they're all good parts. I mean,
Not an issue.
and the younger to do this type of work. I mean,
Oh, yeah. That's a saw, Steve, not a saw.
I can still do it, but easy. The older you get, I mean, it's just.
My
How hard it is.
faucets have been good. I can get rid of the faucets from the faucets now.
Let's see. So what do we got in there? We got a. It's an 8560, which is kind of big. Let me see. This is a .55, which is small, and this is a 65. I mean, I guess I could run the 80 in there. I mean, ain't gonna make much of a 85, and ain't gonna make much of a difference. These two here, I'll put in my kit in there. That's a 60, 55. That's a 5560. That's a 6560. I guess we'll stay with what we got there. It's an 8560B. I'm gonna make sure it was. Pump pressure at 140. Set for 140. You agreeing with me?
I agree.
You agree?
Sure.
He's agreeing with me, Nancy.
Yeah, that's a good thing, right?
He's not argumentative.
No, he's a good guy.
Nothing to argue about.
Don't argue about foolish things.
I know very little about these.
I'd have to cut the air band back. We'll see once we fire it up.
Certainly not going to tell you how to do your job.
Not gonna
I
what?
don't know your job.
Alright, just gotta make sure we bleed the. Well, won't be a lot of air in there, but maybe a little bit. Oil tank turned back on there. Alright. We'll fire it up. It's calling for heat upstairs, so. Too much air. We'll set it with the carbon monoxide detector, but just get it close. what's going on with the CO. It's calling for heat upstairs. It's a good place to put that tank right there. Well, the oil, we're on gas right now, so we gotta switch over to oil. I know we're on gas. Propane, we're gonna go down to fuel oil number 2. Zeroing out.
What's that 86 mean?
Huh?
What's that 86 mean?
That's the temperature in the boiler.
Oh, there, alright.
Yeah, high-tech bullshit. Anything around 12 on the CO2 is right around smoke, so if we're around 11 or so, anything right around 12 is about smoke. You might want to give it a little bit more, yeah, because see we're right around 12. The CO is kind of high, give it a little bit more here. Don't like to run it around 12, it's kind of too rich. I'm running it a little bit lean at 10.5, but I'm fine with that. Draft here. I reused your other damper, it was still fine. I got it closed. I got that damper closed, right? Is it open or is it closed? The damper in the back there.
Yeah, don't put a little bit.
Is it open or closed?
Yeah, it's kind of almost straight. Before it used to move.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Just like that. We basically got to shut off.
All right.
And we're getting draft, I mean.
Do we need draft?
Yeah, you need draft. The more heat you get in the chimney, the more draft you'll have. I have draft.
What's the local range? So what's the what?
11, 12 on the CO2. I mean, I'm right around 11, so that's... I'd rather run it a little bit on the lean side so it runs clean, right? If you run it too close to being smoke, then it soaks off and it's nasty. 27 parts per million, that's perfect on that. Alright, so this is 7th today. I put all the information for the combustion test. This thing should be working. If I turn it up, it was turned all the way up to see if it works on reverse. Because right now, just the circulator's working, and this is running. But if I turn that up, it should go on priority, and that should shut that circulator off. See if I can get it to go. See, so that thing's not calling right now. It's still, you see it's really hot, see now it's calling and the circulator shut off. So this tank is still really hot inside.
Alright.
Yeah. I do have another one of these controls in the truck. It's just probably that it was so hot inside. And
Well, that circulated back on.
well, yeah, because this isn't calling right now.
What blue?
Huh?
What blue? What blue? Up there?
Well, yeah, well, I turned this thing down to where it needs to be. The water's so hot inside the tank still. But when it, you said it was extremely hot, right? Yeah, that should be better. I know it's working, or that control should work. I mean, it's been working right along. So when that calls for hot water, priority would be number 2, which is the tank. The circulator will shut off, the tank will warm up, and then the heat will come on. That's the way it's supposed to work. So you're all set. That come out good.
Not very good. It's good.
Good enough for this neighborhood.